Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Kraken Packs video. I am your host, MrBevers. That's right, we're back today with a Kaldheim pre-release kit. We're gonna crack this open and maybe do a little bit of a build, I guess? I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Sometimes I like doing builds with them, sometimes I'm not so much. We'll see. Let's get right into it though. We've got a nice little die here. Sweet. We've got our promo card, which we'll show off at the end. We have, of course, a nice little arena code here, which I will be giving away at some point in the near future. So let me just put that right over there like so. We've got, of course, your divider, and you've got this cool little piece of art here. This one right here. Like, look at that. It's interesting that they kind of went really cartoony on the art, but like the logo is still like the metal. I don't know why they decided to go in that direction, but here we are. Anyway, then you get 6 packs. And then you get to see what you want to do with the cards you open, right? That's kind of how we do it. So I will separate it into colors for now, just so that in case we do want to do a build, we'll do so. We'll talk about the cards we open as we open them as well, I guess. Valor of the Worthy, I've seen doing quite a bit of work in Limited at the moment. Mammoth Growth, great little card because you can foretell it for 2 and then it's only cost you 1 green for +4/+4. Solid card. Ravenous Lindworm, one of the bigger bodies in the format right now, that isn't essentially a uncommon or a rare, right? So it's one of the bigger common bodies. There is the 7/6 giant in the common slot as well, but we don't talk about that one. Why don't we talk about that one, mister? Don't worry about it. Grizzled Outrider seems mediocre. It's a 5/5 for 5, so it's not bad. It's just not really it's kind of like a filler. Revitalize, of course. Then we've got Binding the Old Gods. This is great uncommon. So when it comes for 4 mana, destroy target non-land permanent an opponent controls. Then the next one is search your library for a forest card, put it on the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. Then creatures you control gain Death Touch until end of turn. Solid little card. Ascent of the Worthy, also an interesting little one. So creatures you control, choose a creature you control until your next turn. All damage that would be dealt to creatures you control is dealt to that creature instead. And then you can return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a flying counter on it, and that creature is an Angel Warrior in addition to its other types. And then we got an Icebind Pillar. Interesting little tap mechanic. It's basically like an Icy Manipulator, only 1 cheaper, but it requires snow to activate. And then our rare is the Bears of Litjara. Create a 2/2 bear shapeshifter creature token with Changeling, and then any number of target shapeshifters creatures you control have base power and toughness 4/4, and then choose up to 1 target creature or planeswalker. Each creature with power 4 or greater you control deals damage equal to its power to that. Wow. All right. Yeah, that's a thing. And then we got a nice Volatile Fjord and an elf token. So the thing that's great about these snowlands, by the way, is that they are fetchable because they do have island, like this one's Island Mountain, so it's fetchable, which is kind of cool. Not a basic land, but still not bad. Master Scald, I've seen doing a lot of work because there are a lot of enchantments in this set. Disdainful Stroke, Berserker, Masked Vandal, again, another great one that deals with enchantments. Priest of Haunted Edge, great little card, provided you have enough snowlands in your pool. That's the main thing. Jespera Sentinel, Shackles of Treachery, Elder Leaf Mentor, Frostbite, a nice little shock that turns into a lightning bolt if you have 3 or more ice permanents or snow permanents. Raven Form, great little removal spell. Crush the Weak is our first uncommon here. Weathered Runestone. And we got Litjara Mirror Lake, makes copies and puts counters on things. And then we got ourselves a cat car, the cat car. So the first time I played this card in, I think, Sealed, I didn't read the whole card. So it makes 2/2 cats, right? And then when it attacks, it makes a copy of a token you control. So I just always threw my cats under the bus. And then just yeah, I've got this sweet chariot that I can crew for 4 and get in, right? And then we got a Snowfield's Sinkhole, and then a flip card token. But you don't really want to throw your cats under the bus because you can make more cats is kind of the idea. And then if you have other tokens, right? So it works well with was it this one? Yeah, like the Bears of Littjara works well with this because it makes a 2/2 shapeshifting bear token, right? And you can then copy that shapeshifting bear token. So kind of interesting. We've got Draugr, Thought Thief, Run Amok, Wings of the Cosmos. Isn't this another card? Isn't there a card that does the same thing as this, only it wasn't called Wings of the Cosmos? I feel like there is. Priest of the Haunted Edge again, Guardian Gladewalker, Shackles of Treachery again, Elderleaf Mentor, Bound in Gold, great removal spell in the common slot for white. We got Furja, Judge of Valor as our color, or our, I guess, as a multicolor card. Great little card as well because it's a flying lifelink, and whenever you cast your second spell, you look at the top 3 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand and the other 2 into the graveyard. Draugr's Helm as an artifact. Littjara Glade Warden. And then our rare is Arnie, Broken Brow. Little 3/3 with haste for 3 that says boast. You may change Arnie Broken Brow's base power to 1+ the greatest power among other creatures you control until end of turn. Then we got a nice snow-covered island, and we got a foil Breakneck Berserker with an icy Manalith token. All right. Open up, pack. What do we got? Goldmaw Champion, Mists of Littjara, Hagi Mob, Mammoth Growth, Elderfang Disciple. This card is very, very good in limited. So it's a 4/4 for 5, but when it comes in, you give 2 creatures +1/+0 and gain indestructible until end of turn. So it just makes it so that you can swing with like any of the bodies you have on the board, which is pretty crazy. Mistwalker, Infernal Pet, Shimmer Drift Veil, which is nice. And we got the Axeguard Armory. Ooh, we got an alternate art Finn the Fangbearer. This is the Death Touch legendary, which says whenever a creature you control with Death Touch deals combat damage to a player, that player gets 2 poison counters. Then we got a Rune of Sustenance. And our rare is a Glorious Protector. This is a cool little card as well because it's a 3/4 with flash and flying. And it says when it enters the battlefield, you may exile any number of non-angel creature tokens, creatures you control until it leaves the battlefield. So it's pretty cool. We got another Volatile Fjord and a Zombie Berserker. So I mean, like it's what was it? Restoration Angel, except that it doesn't just bounce it and then like it comes back. It exiles it until this leaves play and then it all comes back, which is kind of interesting. So we've got Mists of Littjara, Hagi Mob again, Master Scald, Draugr Recruiter, very good. Jasper Sentinel, Jarl of the Forsaken is also very good. Open the Omen Paths, Raven Wings as an equipment. Struggle for Skemfar is a very good removal spell in green. Annul. Okay, Divine Gambit, the card that I don't think is really worth playing unless you have the opportunity to remove the second thing that they put into play. Saw It Coming, hilarious little counterspell that costs 1 less. Basalt Ravager is our last uncommon, and then our rare is a green-blue pathway, Arc Channel Pathway, which flips into the Tide Channel Pathway. Okay, and then we got a snow-covered plains and a junk card. Good old junk card. What do we got here? Seize the Spoils, Battlefield Raptor, Burge Strider, Craven Hulk, Icehide Troll, very good. Another Recruiter, Run Ashore, Way Down, Bound in Gold. We have a lot of good removal in white and black. The 3 Seasons is a nice Simic card. Mill 3 cards. Return up to 2 snow permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand. Choose 3 cards in each graveyard. Their owners shuffle those cards into their library. Cool. Bloodline Pretender, very good in tribal decks. Valkyrie Sword. I've been kind of lackluster on this one. It costs way too much mana to get this, to get the angel, in my opinion. So unless you're like really gonna bank on drawing this late game, it's not great. Because I mean, it's 7 mana to get a 6/5 flyer, right? Or it's 2 mana to play it and 3 mana to equip to get +2/+1. If it gave it flying in addition to the +2/+1, this would be worth playing. But I don't know if it's, I don't think it's worth playing just by itself. Then we've got Battle of Frost and Fire as our rare, which is Battle of Frost and Fire deals 4 damage to each non-giant creature and each planeswalker. Scry 3. Then whenever you cast a spell with converted mana cost 5 or greater this turn, draw 2 cards, then discard a card. Cool. Cool. And then a snow-covered plains, and we got a foil rare, Rise of the Dread Marn. So this is a create X 2/2 black zombie berserker creature tokens, where X is the number of non-token creatures that died this turn, and you can foretell it and pay it for one mana to just make a whole bunch of zombies if they like board wipe you or whatever. Like, that's super cool. Like, this is massive board wipe protection in black, right? Because it's instant speed and it only costs 1 black as long as you've foretold it, right? Very cool, very cool. I don't think we're going to do a build here, but our promo card is a Tundra Firmerole, which is the red sorcery that for 3 that says it deals 4 damage to each creature or planeswalker. To target creature or planeswalker. Add 1 colorless mana for each snow spent to cast a spell until end of turn. You don't lose this mana as steps and phases end. Not a bad little kit. We didn't hit any mythics. We did hit a flip land, which is pretty sweet. We did hit Cat-Car, which I always enjoy. We'd probably end up looking at like blue-green or like maybe blue-green-black. I don't know, like maybe we go Sultai. Although we did get a lot of blue-red lands. I don't know. Maybe you go blue-green-red. You go Teamer. I don't know. Maybe that's better. Yeah, Teamer might be better because then you can get the Battle of Frost and Fire. You get access to everything except for the Rise of the Dreadmarn and the Glorious Protector. It seems not bad. Seems not bad. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I've been your host, MrBevers. I hope you enjoyed this little pre-release kit unpack. So we'll see you next time. And as always, may your bulls ever be better.